That's not something you just say. Undisputed, we're the undisputed ones. We want it to be gangster, yeah, we want it to be dons. We end up in the can and I don't mean a Rubicon. I've always been a champion, I've done this on my one. I've been running up hills, I've been banging out weights, I've been beating up the heavy bag, I'm training every day. Had to fight for these mills, had to lose a couple mates. Sacrifice after sacrifice, that's the only way. Undisputed, they thought that I could do this. I said I'd be a legend, they all thought I was deluded. The pain's deep rooted, the game's diluted. These rappers aren't gangster, they're all capping in their music. In my soul, I can feel it. In my soul, I can feel it.
Well, ladies and first up, Old Dog from Ethiopia.
This bout is,
you can tell both. Here we go, round one. Who's going to land the first big shot? How did he absorb that hook? And we may see an early stoppage here. Knocked down hard. I'm not sure that they're going to be able to get back on their feet here as the referee continues the count. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
I need... 1, 2, 3, 4. Come to me.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
What resilience to be down.
Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfect.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe and move, get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Halfway through the round and they've got... Did you see that? They're in trouble. And they're down just when you thought it couldn't get any worse. You can see here on the replay a perfect body shot, and he dropped like a loose suit.
Wet.
Well, Johnny, complete and total domination, a stoppage victory.
I just need a minute to replenish who I am, and who I am is so dependent on exactly where we stand. I stand in any pose, anything but tippy toes. I want you to feel smaller, always taller. Now I'm a cheerleader, she a baller. The difference in height isn't I left my ego at the altar. Now every ring's a thing, and everything I taught you is coming back around to me, just like revolvers. And every single click is just hammering it home. Who knew Russian roulette involved answering the phone? Until my signal dwindles or my channel is in Rome, or my cell phone dies, or it's cancer in my dome. And dear nix the tone as I pour my pain out. One of your short nose might blow my brains out, but you ain't even pick up. Talking to myself, exactly what you sick of.
Feeling kinda restless. Did you get my message? It's swirling around in the storm.
Yeah, come on.
No, don't tell me that you care when I know you're standing there.
Yeah.
I left the story of my life on your answering machine. Hello, can you hear me? Hello, are you there? Hello, would you pick up the phone? Hello, can you hear me? Hello, are you there?
We were like, if a tree falls in the forest and no one is around, does it really make a sound? That's romantic and profound. But now we're like lumberjacks holding the axes that bring it down. So I'm now on your message, talking about remember silence in return. That sounds like timber. There's some that can't see the forest because they liars, but I can't see the forest because of the fire. And in our prehistorics, the flowers was rooting for us. Brontosaurus ate the flowers, T-Rex ate the Brontosaurus, and then the T-Rex turned around and ate the florist. That's why I lost my FTV endorsements. But that's really not important. My sadness is snitch, my melancholy informant. Despair wears the wire, my longing
So much hype surrounding this fight, and up first, Old Dog from Ethiopia, and they are the undisputed champ. The last time they were in action, they scored that dramatic TKO victory. Let's see how they do in this one.
Need a minute to replenish who I am and who I am, and so dependent on exactly what.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner from Ethiopia, wearing the red trunks with red trim, undisputed champion, the Old Dog. Fighting out of the blue corner from England, wearing the light green trunks with light.
So they stare at... Here we go for round one. Good left hook. Hook. The courage on display here is incredible. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming. They're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. And down goes Ice Cold. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they? Hold that thought! And at some point, the corner needs to decide we have to protect our fighter. And Ice Cold has been knocked down. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we continue.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. The corner hasn't thrown in the... Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
So here is the champ defending the title yet again. That counter punch caught him clean. What a massive upset this would be. And down to the canvas goes Ice Cold. Let's watch this again. He set it up perfectly and knocked.
1,
So it's onward and upward.
Ladies and
keep striving until my lungs can't breathe. They're all tired, I don't know about fatigue. Got my bros back if we come under siege. Got my dogs with me, I ain't carrying a leash. Thank the Lord for my freedom of speech, cause I say what I like and I do what I please. Brothers think I didn't train for this my whole life. Tried to tell them it didn't come with ease. They must have thought that I didn't put in graft. Stayed fully focused and stuck to the task. When it paid off, I was like at last. Them other brothers can kiss my ass. And I promise you that I wouldn't wanna be ya. Them man ain't got this energy, do ya? I cannot feel that vibe going through ya. Flat battery like my dead computer. Told them once and I tell them again. Giving up's not an option, I'll fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend. Told them once and I tell them again. Giving up's not an option, I'll fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend. I'm from a different life, different type, energies, flows, vibes. I'm from a different life, different type, energies, flows, vibes. They couldn't top this. When your team going crazy, it's like a mosh pit. Lonely at the top, they won't give what it's costing. Told them once and I tell them again. Giving up's not an option, I'll fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend. Told them once and I tell them again. Giving up's not an option, I'll fight to the end. Physical attributes at 10 out of 10. So trying to catch me, I wouldn't recommend.
First up, Old Dog from Ethiopia. They are welcome inside. Many said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. Good counter punching. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Big hook doesn't land. Can't find a home for that jab. Everybody's got their eye on the champion. You have to defend that belt. Will the referee stop it? Didn't wait too long to get back and get it. Hold that thought. So much for defensive abilities. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Nobody home with that hook. And Steamboat goes down. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they...
1, 2, 3, 4. And he still won the fight.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. That'll be a 10-8 round. There's the bell for round 2. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
The straight right just misses. You know they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Perfect counter lands. This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. How about that time counter shot? Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Give us a second to catch our breath. Just misses with that uppercut. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this. Hold that thought! This could be the end! It's no secret